thank you. I really and truly mean that from the bottom of my heart. Just a quick recap here for anybody coming in. On November 20th, my wife of 24 years, Julie, suffered a stroke, and I had to step back from YouTube production and doing the show in order to put in time with her. It's been a very, very difficult last 4 weeks roughly, and just recently, as of Monday, she came out of intensive care and she is beginning to make some improvements. It's still too early to tell what's really going on, but she's doing infinitely better than she was last week, that's for sure. And I just want to say this to everybody who supported me, everybody who came out and said, hey Glenn, we're going to watch your show, I'm going to do what I can to help. Thank you. Thank you so very much. I am eternally grateful to every single one of you guys. I want to give a great big thanks to Reddit's Guitar Circle Jerk community. Thanks so much, guys. I initially thought you guys hated my guts. Turns out that's not true. In fact, I got a quote here from one of the mods. He emailed me and said,
just so you're aware, the Guitar Circle Jerk community on Reddit does not hate you. You're the king jerker and stand for all the things they support. You're one of the only YouTubers that knows how the gear sham works.
Guys, thank you so very much. It really means the world to me that you decided to help by watching the show. And just a few other people I want to mention here who were instrumental in making this happen. Henning Pauly, Warren Hewitt, Christian Cola, Ella England, Rhett Schull, Andy Sneap, Jen Major, Dawson Chen from CBC, and everybody at CBC Windsor and CBC Radio. Great big shout out to all my Discord members, the SMG Discord that is free to join, by the way. And of course, I also want to thank the 6,000 people who commented on that video. Wow. The outpouring of goodwill has not been lost on me. And let me tell you, it's incredibly humbling when to see this come together. And it just shows me how amazing you guys really are. Now, if I forgot to mention anyone, please forgive me. Like I said, 6,000 comments. It's a little bit overwhelming, but I am ever so grateful. Now, I don't want to let all this goodwill go to waste. 3-4 weeks away from the show has given me some time to do some reflection on the direction I want to take the show, as well as do a little bit of remodeling, and I'm going to have a piece on that. Somebody a few weeks ago mentioned that my cable management skills leave something to be desired, so I actually took the time away from doing production to just kind of refocus on how I wanted to make things more efficient in here, and I got an interesting episode on that. But I do want to see what I can do here in terms of doing some good with the show. You guys were there for me when I really needed it, and I want to give something back in that case. First and foremost, I've got a free impulse response up for grabs. Links are in the video description. It's a Mototone BB30H through the Lewitt 640 Rex. It's got individual IRs for each capsule in the 640 Rex. Plus, it's got a submix done on the Neve here, so you can get a little bit of that Neve flavor as well. That's absolutely free, and that's my way of saying thank you so much for supporting the show. As it stands right now, my wife has a very, very long road to recovery. There's no timeline. There's no real answers yet. She is just taking baby steps as it stands right now. So all I can say is, please don't send me money. We have Canadian healthcare in Canada, and that means people aren't getting denied claims. That means people are getting the help they need. It's working out pretty well because nobody's going to have to go bankrupt over this. So I'm grateful for that. That being said, I might have to put a wheelchair ramp on the front of my house. Fingers crossed, I don't need to, but there is that possibility right now. But I am asking, if you haven't hit the subscribe button, please do. It would be a gigantic help. And please watch a playlist. I've got over 2,000 videos on this show. There's all kinds of wonderful tutorials about recording drums, recording guitar, mixing. There's all kinds of gear reviews, and there's almost 500 episodes of SMG viewers' comments you can watch as well. Not to mention stupid musician texts and a whole bunch of other things where we do some Mythbuster type videos. It's an awful lot of fun. Again, just set up a secondary computer, let it play, listen to it in the background. All I ask is that you continue to watch the show. Ask your friends to watch the show, and please ask your friends to subscribe to the show as well. It really does go a very long way. Now, as per the direction of the show, we've got a lot of cool stuff coming up. Ironically, I was going to shoot this video the day of my wife's stroke. I got something real special here. is something incredibly cool. This is a replica of Glenn Tipton from Judas Priest's Stratocaster that he used on so many of my favorite records. This is the Black Mirror pickguard Strat with the DiMarzio Super Distortion humbuckers and the Kahler treble. This guitar was built by Kahler in conjunction with Fender and DiMarzio, and the whole idea was to auction it off to raise money for Parkinson's research. That's still going to happen. Just my priorities got shifted in a real big hurry. I'm looking forward to shooting this in a couple of days. I'm just starting to get back into production. Truth is, I absolutely love making videos. I love reading comments from you guys, and I love hearing about how my videos helped you out. We're also going to be looking at Uwe Lewis's signature amp from Tube Workshop. It is a better JCM 800. It's got a built-in overdrive and a couple of other real special features. It's absolutely awesome. And I mean, like, come on, why not? Somebody's got to show Marshall how to build good amps these days. I'm also starting a new series called Top Tier Studio Gear, where we took a look at the really expensive dream level stuff. Like, oh, I wonder what that's like. We're going to be taking a look at some really awesome stuff like, you know, the world's most expensive compressors and the world's most expensive reverb for measly $7,000. What could that possibly sound like? Well, we're going to find out. It's going to be an awful lot of fun. And we're also going to be looking at the really affordable stuff as well. Like, I found yet another amp for about $250 that will sound like a Soldano if you dial it in with care and use good speakers. And we're going to shoot that out against, of course, my SLO 100 and show you guys exactly the differences you will get in a recording context. I love making those videos. I love helping you guys find bargain gear, and I am always down for bargain amp suggestions. So if you guys have any, leave a comment below. If it's cool, I'll try and research it and do a show about it. I'm going to put a couple videos out in the next week or so that I shot before Julie's incident. They might be a little bit snarky, but the new content, like I said, I'm going to try and be a little bit more helpful. I'm still going to be a sarcastic bastard. There's no question about that. But I do think I'm going to try and just be a little bit more helpful to you guys and make sure that I earn your subscription. Once again, if I haven't said it enough, I am ever so grateful to every single one of you guys for helping out when I needed it the most. You will have my eternal gratitude. Thank you.